Welcome back to the YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to stop dieting while still losing weight without losing control of your food. So if you've been with me for any length of time, watched any other video, you are already aware that dieting can drive us absolutely insane, right? It makes us think about food, we crave all those forbidden foods, and we really are on overdrive to eat when we tell ourselves what we can't have. And so many of the thousands of women I've helped break free from binge and emotional eating struggle with this thing. They hear out there from someone that they need to stop dieting to have freedom with their food, and then they feel absolutely terrified that if they stop dieting that they're going to lose control with food and or gain a bunch of weight or have to just completely forget about weight loss altogether, and that is not true. So I'm going to give you the steps to implement releasing dieting without gaining weight, but first I want to talk about what happens when you give up dieting. So when you give up dieting, survival mechanisms that are pointing you to eat calm down in your brain. So that means fuel that was being shuttled to this area back here that's responsible for survival, aka makes you eat uncontrollably, is now have less fuel going to it. And that fuel starts going to the higher part of your brain where your self-control lies and where your personality lies, your goals and dreams, all of these things that are going to support you in living your best and most healthy and balanced life and support your well-being. So when you stop dieting, survival mechanisms quiet, really amazing things happen. Hunger fullness cues come back. You can actually start listening to your body. Those survival mechanisms quiet, meaning your food-focused thoughts go away. Your ability to eat and eat without feeling satisfied goes away. So you start feeling satisfied. And as you stop dieting, you can build this connection with your body. Now, what's brilliant is as you build a connection with your body, you can start choosing foods that leave you feeling great and in your power. And these kind of decisions that I'm about to share with you in a second really set you up for weight loss that's sustainable and also breaking free from the chains and the diet crazies. So here we go. Number one is what I learned in nutrition school. It's called crowding out. And really, we don't even have to call it that. It's just thinking about what to add in versus what to take away. So when many people diet, they think about all they need to take away, all they want to, like, I can't have bread, I can't have carbs, I can't have gluten, I can't have dairy. Oh my God, insane, right? But what about all that you can have? What can you add in that leaves you feeling amazing, leaves you feeling nourished, and leaves you feeling supported? So if I needed a client to, let's say, eat more veggies, I wouldn't say, hey, you're going too heavy on the carbs, you need to cut that back, you need to have more vegetables. I would say, hey, what is one vegetable that you like and how can we add that in? And then once they get good at that, we'll add another. So number two is slow and sustainable changes. You do not overhaul everything. If you overhaul, you create this rigid plan and everyone's going to fall off of a rigid plan. We want to layer in changes one by one step at a time. So if you have this goal with your health or your food, write out everything it would take to get there and then implement one baby piece at a time, because over, let's say, 12 weeks, one thing adding up, you leave that 12 weeks with 12 things implemented that are going to drastically change your life and your relationship with food versus doing this crazy rigid plan, trying it for a week, binging or overeating all weekend. We've all been there. I know I have. I don't want you doing that. So slow, sustainable changes. Number three is present moment food choices. So what I mean by this is instead of operating from a list of rules or instead of thinking, oh, I ate this at lunch or I'm going out tonight, I need to skimp here, I need to do this, stop, have a meal and decide what's going to honor you most in that moment. Honor your health and well-being, honor your mental well-being, honor your emotions, what you really desire and how you want to feel. Not just, this is good for my body, so I'm gonna have a salad. More like, in this situation, what do I feel like is going to really satisfy my desires all across the board and how I want to feel? And if you've noticed, I've said how you want to feel over and over and over and over again. That is because that's the last step, and that is eating in ways that make you feel good and amazing. And so what you do a majority of the time is going to be what matters ultimately. And if you really develop this connection between certain foods leave you feeling great or certain foods stealing your power, then you can slowly start building the connection to where you're craving more of those nourishing foods that leave you feeling energized, light on your feet, in your power, alive. I know for many people, if they have those heavier foods often, it's going to weigh them down. And since this is going to impact how you experience your life, eating in ways that leave you feeling really amazing so you can live your best life is a surefire way to support you in lasting health and well-being. And also, if there's weight to lose and you've truly connected with and are honoring your body through slowing down these present moment choices and all these things that we've talked about, this is going to support your body in releasing weight. And last but not least, a little bonus step. I wasn't planning on sharing this. I mentioned slowing down a second ago, and I want to bring that in. When you slow down, when you get present, when you really are there or here, right, in your body, you have a chance to listen to those hunger fullness cues. You have a chance to connect with your body and be in yourself versus operating from your head. And a cool bonus is it takes down the stress response in your body. And as your stress response decreases or releases, weight will release too. A stressed out system, a tight, stressed out body holds on to weight. And we want you to be in a position where you are relaxed, where your digestion is optimized, where your metabolism is optimized. And all of that comes from slowing down, getting present, decreasing the stress response in your body, and eating in ways that really leave you in your power. So there's a little mini summary of some things you can do that do not fall under the category of dieting, but still connect you to yourself and also support you in sustainable weight loss. This is just the mini tip of the iceberg. I've been doing this for years. We've helped thousands of women break free from their struggles with their body and food. There is so much more where this came from. If you are looking for a deeper dive into this stuff, more support, whatever that might be, then check out the link just below this video or in the caption. It's gonna be someplace around here. Go to that link, click that button. There's a free training I made for you. It will set you up for an easy relationship with food that ultimately leads to sustainable weight loss without dieting. So go there, click that now, enter your email, get that free training. It will set you up on a track for ease and freedom with your food. And if you like this video, click subscribe. I am here every single Tuesday sharing tips just like this to help you live a life you absolutely love in a body you adore. So until next week, see you then.